Tonight, a beloved deputy killed in the line of duty was brought home to Lancaster for the last time. Hundreds honored Sergeant Steve Owen tonight. They carried flags and heavy hearts as they watched that procession go by. The deputy gunned down during a burglary in progress call yesterday. KCAL9's Tom Wade is live at the sheriff's station in Lancaster where Sergeant Owen worked. Tom, tonight you're learning a lot more about how this crime unfolded.
That's right, Jeff. The sheriff released a bunch of new information about how this all unfolded, and we'll get to that in just a second here. But first, such powerful and moving tributes to Sergeant Owen tonight. You can see just behind me a growing memorial here at the station where he worked. Tonight we heard from the sheriff. He described exactly how Sergeant Owen was killed, and we also heard from the woman whose two teenage kids were at home when the suspect broke in and held them hostage. As Sergeant Steve Owen's procession wound its way through Lancaster, hearts were heavy. Touching images like this one tell the story of a community in mourning.
He touched so many people in this valley, and that's why we're all here tonight, to show his family that we love them. Even if we haven't met them, we love them, and we're here for them.
Sergeant Owen was shot in his Lancaster neighborhood yesterday as he confronted a burglary suspect. Late this afternoon, LA County Sheriff Jim McDonnell released new disturbing details about what happened when Sergeant Owen came face to face with his killer.
The suspect immediately shot Sergeant Owen. He then stood over him and executed Sergeant Owen by firing 4 additional rounds into his body.
Sergeant Owen's killer was identified as 29-year-old Trenton Lavelle. The sheriff says after Lavelle murdered Sergeant Owen, he tried to steal his squad car and got into a shootout with another deputy. He was hit but managed to get away, breaking into a home with 2 teenagers inside. He held the teens hostage for more than an hour. Today we learned they were not supposed to live.
He also had planned to kill the 2 teenagers, as well as the first deputy to respond.
This evening, we spoke with the mother of those 2 teens.
They're okay. So I have counseling set up for them, and it'll be all right. You know, it has to be.
Sara Arrowsmith's teen son found a way to text her while the suspect was holding them hostage.
My daughter actually faked a panic attack, and my son said I have to go upstairs and get her medicine, and I guess he befriended the suspect a little bit to be able to get up away from him, and he was able to text me and said he's in the house.
The sheriff says the suspect bolted when he heard the SWAT team getting close. When he was arrested, investigators quickly realized Lavelle was no stranger to the law. The 29-year-old is a parolee with a lengthy record that includes robbery, resisting arrest, and a DUI charge. Sheriff McDonnell says the California criminal justice system needs a closer look.
We've been dealing with the impacts of AB 109, the realignment, and then followed up by Prop 47, which was designed to get people into treatment rather than incarceration, but funded nobody to go into treatment, essentially, and then didn't incarcerate them, so they're in the communities reoffending.
And the sheriff says based on the current laws right now on the book, he even fears that somehow this suspect could be released from jail and could offend again. As for the mother of those teens, she credits officers and deputies for saving her kids and keeping her family safe. Reporting live here in Lancaster, let's go back to you in the studio.
Okay, Tom, thank you so much.